close to Oaxaca, Mexico.
It is another beautiful day in Mexico, yet another beautiful day. Seems like the majority of them are, and today we are exploring what many consider to be not only one of the best cities in Mexico, but one of the best in the entire world. We've actually been here for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a great 3 weeks, and if you don't already know, Travel and Leisure voted Oaxaca the best city in the world for 2020.
So coming here, we knew a few things about it. We knew that people loved it, that it was popular and increasing in popularity all the time. We knew it was famous for its food scene and for its culture and festivals, but also we knew it had to be so loved for more than just mole and mezcal. So during our 3 weeks here, we've been digging under the surface to try to find out why people fall so much in love with the city. Basically saying yes to as much as possible, trying to get off the beaten path as much as possible, and most importantly, asking the locals for their advice on what to do in the city. Because that is the #1 travel tip that we can give you from our experience so far, is ask the locals everything if you want to know the best spots, the secret spots. So today we're just going to walk around and show you some of our favorite spots over the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. We are now going to go on a hike that is right in the city. You can walk here, no car needed.
Yep, the Centro is literally a 10-minute walk that way. And now we're going to do a whole lot of climbing, get up above the city. Lauren making friends already.
She's the protector, huh? Hi.
She's like, I'm not as trusting of strangers as my brother.
She's like, you may not pass.
Oh, Daddy's here. Coming through this auditorium is amazing because the street art is insane. And it kind of tells some of the history and shows you some of the culture of Oaxaca. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. Famously out of shape. But one of our first observations of the city was actually that the street art is some of the best that we've ever seen, honestly.
Yeah, and this tunnel is so colorful and beautiful. It's a great way to get the hike started because this is just where it gets,
We're just beginning.
good.
Yeah.
Sí, por favor. Hasta luego. Estás bien. Gracias. I'm gonna pet him.
Okay. This is one thing I absolutely love about Mexico. You don't have to wait till you're back in the city center or back in town to get water. Just houses here and there will have a little store and be selling water. So we just got...
Yeah, bam. Dos agua de botella.
We made it to the Auditorium Guelaguetza. Hope I'm saying that right. But you can see it from down the city center up on the hill. And it's funny because a lot of people call it the Big Diaper because from down there especially it kind of looks like a big diaper. But the views from up here are just amazing. So down below us is the Oaxaca Valley where Oaxaca City is located. And then around it you have all these high up mountains and plateaus.
Yeah, if you want a great view of the city and the mountains around the city, this is definitely your spot to come. And right now we are headed to the Benito Juarez statue.
Yeah.
And it's also a really cool statue just right up here, not far out of the way if you're gonna come do the hike anyways. If you didn't already know, Benito Juarez was Mexico's 26th president, and he was actually their first president with indigenous descent. So
well, I actually didn't know that either. I just found that out. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. So right now we are at the Observatorio Astronómico de Oaxaca, and if you want to start your hike here, you can get a taxi straight to this place and easily just start the walk. Oh, absolutely make sure that you bring tons of water. We have been drinking so much water. Also double down on the sunscreen because whew, it is hot. This guy right here, he looks nice. Hey.
He's nice, but he's like, he keeps to himself.
Yeah.
He's not one for strangers.
Already though, the views up here are beautiful.
When you get out into nature, anywhere near Oaxaca, some of the first wildlife you're gonna notice is all the lizards. They're like different varieties of alligator lizards, I believe. They vary in size and color, and they're just literally everywhere. So that's pretty cool to see. And then you're gonna hear the lachicaras, I'm not sure how to say it exactly, but it's a type of cicada, AKA it's called the rainbird. It's said that their song is the loudest right before a rainstorm. It can get so loud and crazy out here when they go that some people claim they've had hearing damage from their song. This is an awful lot of nature for a Oaxaca City vlog, but we were just talking about when you're looking down at the city below, you can almost just smell all the amazing food, and it's like 90+ degrees.
And the cold drinks.
Yes.
And the ice cream.
Just can't wait to be down there, but we're a long way above.
Well, it's not our viewers' fault we got ourselves into this mess, so how about we just skip to the ice cream?
That's fair, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, you guys, we are here at Basilica La Soledad, and we are gonna try the traditional Oaxacan ice cream called Nieves. And what's really cool is there's a flavor called tuna, which I know it sounds really nasty, but it's actually made from a cactus fruit, and we have not tried it yet, but it's supposed to be really good. So you ready to try tuna Nieves?
Tuna ice cream.
All right.
It's gotta be better than it sounds.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien. ¿Qué te doy de probar? Dime.
Quiero mezcal?
Mezcal.
Oh wow, that is good. You try it?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Mmm. It really has that like distinct mezcal flavor.
Yeah.
Una tuna y una Niagara. Por favor. Gracias. Gracias. Okay guys, so this light pink ice cream is Niagara, and the bottom dark reddish pink one is tuna. I'm gonna try that one first though.
You're trying the tuna?
Mm-hmm.
It's good?
It's so good. Yes. I can't really explain the flavor other than like it kind of tastes like berries and some type of like dragon fruit.
We had to get some more to go, so par yavar, because this is honestly, no cap, not lying to you, the best ice cream I've ever had, and the flavors are unreal.
Oh my god. This one is so much different than the last one. It must be milk based, but honestly, imagine like a Go-Gurt, like a yogurt stick, but like just the flavor of blueberry bursting like in your mouth. It's so good.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, I love it.
Yep,
This
and what's the name of this ice cream place again?
This one is Niagara.
Yeah, do not miss coming to this one, guys. It's amazing.
Yes, and it's at the Basilica La Soledad.
So this entire square, it's got two basilicas on both ends, live music, and it's just surrounded by ice cream shops. Lauren, is this your favorite city park ever or what?
Yes, it has to be with all of that ice cream.
We are here in the city center, the Zocalo. It's just as lively as ever. Every day this place is full of families, people eating, drinking, having fun, dancing. And the weekends it's especially amazing, but it's like this every day. You'll see lots of balloons for sale in the main square, and it literally feels like a festival for us back home, but here it's just normal.
Now, what's cool is that the markets here are extremely close to the Zocalo. So you have the Benito Juarez Mercado, and then you have Viente de Noviembre Mercado.
That's my favorite one.
I think this is probably one of the most poppin' city centers at night that we've been to so far.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, absolutely. Not even one of the most.
Yeah, it's the most. Guys, this is all part of the Zocalo. This is so cool. You can go in these little market type streets. How cool. And right here, you can find little exit spots, and you're back in the Zocalo with this amazing church. We are gonna go inside Catedral Metropolitana de Oaxaca. It's gorgeous on the outside. There are carvings and statues, so it is stunning, and we have not seen the inside yet, so we're gonna go check it out right now. All right guys, we just ran back to our Airbnb to get freshened up, and that gives me the perfect time to mention that our stays here on Airbnb have been pretty affordable in Oaxaca. The first time we booked, we stayed in a really spacious vintage style apartment that was $24 a night. The one we're staying in right now, it's off the Arteaga Road. That's only 5 minutes away from this main square, and this one was only $22 a night. And then we stayed in an awesome dome home on top of a roof, and that one was only $25 a night. So the stays here have been really affordable and really cool too. We are heading to the Mercado Orgánico La Cosecha, And in there we are gonna try tajate, which is a pre-Hispanic drink that is made here in the Oaxaca region. We have not tried tajate yet, but what's really cool is the process they use to make it, the ingredients, and the fact that it is a pre-Hispanic drink that is still popular among the Mixtecs and Zapotecs. So let's go check it out. All right, so here we have tajate.
Yeah.
We have never tried this before, so this is our first time.
Yeah, you use this. Really?
No, I don't. I think you just drink it. This is like some.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what's on top, but.
It's interesting.
It's like, yeah. People say that it kind of resembles chocolate milk.
For me, yeah, it's good. It's got some cornmeal on top.
It's really good though. Refreshing too. I highly recommend a visit to the Mercado Orgánico La Cosecha. They had a lot of really great food and drink stands. They had a lot of vegetarian options, all organic, but we went for the pre-Hispanic drinks. Tajate is what we got. They do also sell a relative of tajate. I think it's pronounced pozontle, but I'm not really sure on the pronunciation. We wanted to try that one too, but unfortunately she was like, wasn't making it or like was out of stock. Anyways, we couldn't get it. This is a relative of tajate called pozontle. It comes from the Sierra Norte region of Oaxaca. So this is really cool, but it's so frothy.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Es bueno?
Es bueno. You need to come here early if you're gonna come try this market out because they sell a lot of traditional Oaxacan food, and the tamales over here that look really good, she ran out of them. So the earlier you get here, the more food you get to try.
Mm-hmm. All right guys, so we got a vegetarian, actually vegan falafel and hummus plate here at the market, and there's so many vegetarian options here. You can get vegetarian tamales, vegetarian tlayudas, just tons of vegetarian options if you're a vegetarian or vegan. But there's also a lot of meat and stuff here. So this market is just awesome. But just make sure you get here early before some of the better stuff runs out. But this falafel looks amazing.
First bite.
That's delicious.
I immediately taste the hummus because I'm a hummus enthusiast.
This is really good.
Tangy, how I like it. Some paprika on the top.
That might be
too.
some of the best falafel I've ever had. Right?
The falafel is so good.
So it seems like a lot of people agree that when you come to Oaxaca and eat, a lot of the things you have here end up being the best you've ever tried of that particular thing. Like tamales would be some of the best you ever had here. Anthony Bourdain came here with his show, A Cook's Tour. He tried a pork taco. He said that was hands down the best taco he had ever had.
The best pork taco I've ever had. It's wonderful.
It's not even just Mexican food that's the best. We just had Mediterranean food, hummus and falafel. That was the best I ever had. And I think the reason for that is pretty simple. Not only is food a big part of the culture and lifestyle here, so a lot of people are amazing chefs, but also because of the biodiversity of the plants that surround Oaxaca, you have so many ingredients readily available and fresh, and it's just like a flavor sensation. So everything we've tried here, from tamales to tacos, all of it, we don't always film ourselves eating it, but yeah, you're not gonna go wrong with the food here. There's so much amazing food to taste here. Here with Cash from Poland, and he's having a big laugh because you vlogged from his home country in Poland and went to Zakopane, but back then we thought it was Zakopane. And that's what
He won't let us live that one down. So.
I mean, you guys know the correct version now. So
Yeah.
it's all good. But I think
check
it's
that.
hilarious.
Check his profile out. He's traveling through Mexico as well. So
Yeah. See you on YouTube.
cool guy. One of the first things we noticed about Oaxaca is that it is so far the most walkable city we've been to in Mexico so far.
Yes, with the pedestrian street and the large sidewalks, it makes it so much easier to walk here.
Yeah, the sidewalks are the biggest we've seen in Mexico so far. There's lots of parks and plazas, and then right now we're on the pedestrian street, which is really big and really nice, and it's lined with like craft vendors, arts, art,
like
crafts, clothes,
cafes.
food, lots of cafes, beautiful architecture, and it's very, very colorful if you can't see. And then of course mountain views, and then this leads down to the
Zocalo.
Yeah, the Zocalo, the main square. So
Yeah, so it's absolutely amazing to walk on, and there's multiple churches and cathedrals on the pedestrian street.
So we are standing right outside of Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman. It is one of the most impressive cathedrals here in Oaxaca and probably the most popular. There is a botanical garden behind it as well as a museum. So you're not gonna wanna miss that when you're visiting, because you're gonna wanna definitely just spend some time walking down the pedestrian only street, doing some shopping, eating some of the food, drinking some coffee, and of course, make sure you stop at this beautiful cathedral and check this out as well. Super impressive.
We are gonna try to find a hat. We've literally been in Mexico this long and have not bought a hat yet, and we keep getting mad at ourselves because our shoulders and neck are getting sunburnt. But we are heading to the coast tomorrow, so right now it is important for us to make sure we pack hats. That was really cool.
This is a bit more rounded, huh? It's a little small for my head.
Okay, yeah, that does look a little bit small for you.
Yeah, okay, gracias. Which one do you think?
What's really cool is these hats have bands that you can put around them, and she's letting us choose our own color so that we get this. I'm getting the beige hat, and then I'm gonna choose like a really vibrant colored band to go on it.
¿Quiere verde?
Sí, por favor.
¿Quiere ese?
Gracias, hasta luego. So we just each bought a hat.
Yes, I
We're
love
ready
them.
for the beach tomorrow.
Yep, this should at least keep us from getting some sunburn on our face.
Yep, and these are like less than $10 US each.
Yeah, it's so insane. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today on our vlog through Oaxaca.
It's been an awesome 3 weeks. This city is really unique and amazing. It's a must-see. You gotta eat your way through the city. You gotta experience the culture. So don't miss out on Oaxaca if you get the chance to visit.
Yes, we highly recommend it. So we have more content on Mexico to come, so make sure you give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Yep, we'll see you next time.